Have Metallica aged disgracefully? That's the question on our lips today as we go through what we're expecting to hear from their new album, 72 Seasons. And really the album is about 72 seasons, the first 18 years of your life and what you pick up over that period. It's almost like a bit of a coming of age reflection. Al, I know that it took you a little bit longer than 72 seasons to come of age, so to speak. Just interested to see what you're thinking about this album and just how we've also listened to the first four tracks that have been released.
Yeah, mate, I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit excited about this album. It takes me back to when I was kind of 18, 19, and one of my mates, I won't mention his name due to privacy reasons, of course, used to blast Metallica in his bedroom, and he used to have like piles of Jim Beam, Metallica things on the wall, posters and all that kind of stuff, mate. So I'm excited by the first four tracks here, and gathering from the comments on a lot of the YouTube videos that we've had a bit of a look at, mate, I think there's a lot of people excited too, mate. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think so. Look, I think that the first four tracks are reflective that they're going to continue on. They're doubling down with the style that they had brought out with Death Magnetic, which was from memory, 2008 album, where they went back to their original core style. So they've sort of no longer dabbling really in the commercial. They're really playing it up for the fans, and it's coming out in the tracks. The tracks are really riff heavy, enjoyable to listen to. It's got the unmistakable Metallica trademarks to it. I thought that some of the riffs, I could see the kids out there going into guitar shops soon trying to play some of these riffs. I think it is refreshing to hear, especially hearing a lot of other stuff that is out there at the moment and sometimes is, I guess, less than enjoyable to listen to. Mate, what's the thing that you're going to be most excited about with this particular release?
Well, what I'm interested in hearing is if this, for fans out there, might sound a bit weird, if they're going to soften up the album at all. I don't believe there's going to be any sort of ballads or anything like that on the album, but from the four songs I've heard so far, they're, I wouldn't say repetitive, but they're very much long intros kicking into the vocals of James Hetfield, which is fine. It's fantastic, and my favourite song so far is Lux Eterna, which of course is the lead single off the album, and gathering about 31 million plays already off Spotify as we speak, mate. So it's pretty popular. But I'm going to be interested to see whether there's anything, not slowing down the album, but just something a little bit different to kind of break it up. So that's what I'm excited about after listening to the first four tracks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the very last track. So I was just reading about the tracks that they're about to release. There's an 11-minute track at the very end that's got apparently a bit of a Kyuss influence to it. I'm a massive fan of Kyuss. So that one I think will be the little twist at the end. Have you checked out any of the reviews for this yet?
Yeah, the reviews are pretty positive so far, mate. I've only read 2 or 3, but basically they are saying it is a big listen. It comes in at over 60 minutes, which these days with short attention...
It's actually 77 minutes. That's a long
77?
Bit.
Why did I think 60?
Yeah.
77 minutes. That's huge. That's Lana Del Rey territory, mate.
It is.
You kind of stitched me up with the notes here, 60 minutes. Yeah, right. 77 minutes, right. I'm excited, mate. I'm excited more for the fans who have been kind of looking for something like this for a while now, and I just think the anticipation is going to be worth it when the live countdown finishes. Is it Friday, mate? Next Friday?
It is next Friday. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Exciting, mate.
Very much so. That's really awesome. I guess we're getting to the pointy end of this particular special. Have they aged disgracefully? Now, I think that's a sort of a disgraceful isn't bad. If people are sort of jumping on our throats about that, that's not what we're saying. I think that what I've been pleased to hear is that it's almost like they've rediscover their youth and their flair from their earlier days. So they're just not, I guess, putting that to one side and trying to focus on something completely different and something completely unlistenable, aka Billy Corgan, which we've done Corgan to death. Yes, we have, and I know that the Smashing Pumpkins and Metallica camps aren't always, I guess, colliding. It's not always the same camp, but I think that it is good that they've gone back and they've really thought about what their strengths are. and they're playing to those strengths, and it's great to listen to. I think that Hetfield's voice has stood up. There's no auto-tuning going on. It feels like Metallica. This is what they're good at.
Absolutely, mate. There's a reason why these bands stay around and are so popular, is the fact that they are a prime example of how to do it. I mean, they're all in their 60s now, but they don't really give a f***. They're just playing what they want to play. And if the listeners listen, they listen, and if they don't, they don't. So for me, I think it's a great example of a band that have been able to not just reinvent themselves, but also maintain that credibility of what they can produce and what they can produce really well. And I'm in full agreement with you, mate, in terms of the voice capabilities of James Hetfield. Recording wise, I haven't heard him live for a while, so it'll be interesting to see how these songs kind of transition to the live shows that no doubt that they will do. So in a nutshell, mate, I'm excited, and I'm really excited for all the Metallica fans out there who've been waiting for a while to hear something new.
Fantastic. All right, so that is our What to Expect special on 72 Seasons, which is coming out next week. That wraps up another episode of Indie Miners. Please look to subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, and let us know if there's an album you would like us to look at. So until next time, bye for now, and thank you for watching.